Hi, it's time for good energy, and I'm Dr. Julie at Endeavor Health and Chiropractic. And if you've been following along, you knew that yesterday I said we were going to do something with the sense of taste, but it's raining here and a little bit, well, it's not raining right now, but it is a little wet and it's been damp and grumpy all day. So I decided to do the sense of smell today, because the sense of smell is really heightened when we are outside and it's damp. Now, if you don't have rainy conditions, I think I can flip the camera around for you. If you don't have rainy, damp conditions like this, then you can do this during the morning when there's still frost or moisture in the air. You can do this in the evening when there's fog or moisture in the air. And you can do it if you're in the shower. You can bring some spices or herbs in the shower or essential oils in the shower just to increase the sense of smell that you're working on. So, as usual, we're going to start by taking a deep breath in and release. All right, get into our space. Remember, second deep breath in, we're going to fill all the way up to the lungs and back out. Breathe in, all the way up and out. And now our third breath in, we're going to breathe in and we're going to check for restrictions in our chest while we're breathing in, or anywhere else in our body, in our bellies. Take a breath in and out. All right, so today I'm feeling a little restriction up here in the very top rib of my lungs. And we're going to see if working on the sense of smell actually helps us to uncover that. So what I want you to do is we're just going to start taking deep breaths. Now remember, I am here in a moist environment. It's been raining all day and there's moisture everywhere. So the nice thing about breathing while there's moisture is that the scents carry a little bit more easily. Now, sometimes out in Iowa, that means that we smell the scent of fertilizer being laid, but not today, not today. So we're going to take a deep breath in and really think about what's around you. What do you smell? Have you ever been able to smell worms? I don't know. If you have, click like. You can smell worms when it's raining, and you can also smell ozone. Taking a breath in and it's wet where you are, you can take a breath in and release, and just kind of pay attention to what you're smelling. Now, the sense of smell is actually the olfactory bulb actually is descended, a piece of your brain descended into the top of your sinuses, and from there are little feelers out that prosper in the top of your nose. And when you get information from there, it goes back into your brain. It's not a very big distance. The distance that the sense of smell travels into your brain is very short because the olfactory bulb is actually descended from your brain. So when you breathe in, I want you to breathe in and I want you to just first imagine if you can smell the ground around you. Breathe in and out. Now what I can smell, we've got some rotten leaves, we've got some grass that is turning yellow, green grass underneath that is starting to grow. See if you can smell the ground around you. Now, if you can, start stepping out just a little bit further. See if you can smell the trees or the branches off to one side. Now again, this is the Jedi mind trick. See if you can smell what's coming off to one side of you. Take a breath in and out. And you'll notice if you think you want to smell from one side, you actually heighten all the senses on that side. So you're going to heighten the sense of sound, you're going to heighten the sense of touch. Even if all you're doing is, I want to smell from one side of my face. Let's go ahead and smell from the other side of your face. Now, in yoga, you can do alternate nostril breathing. So if you want to, you can even plug one side and breathe. And release. And you can try the other side. Now with yoga, the alternate nostril breathing is in one nostril and then out the other. But even just plugging one side and smelling into one side gets you connected with that olfactory bulb here and gets you out of this. So what I want you to do is, if you have a chance and you've got damp weather conditions, whether it be the morning or rain, just stop and take a few deep breaths. And don't just breathe in, but see if you can breathe into the ground. What is coming up out of the ground? What is coming up out of the right side? What is coming up out of the left side? And see if you can breathe into those areas. And see if you can figure out what scents are coming from there. All right, so we've done our breathing. Let's go ahead and take another deep breath in. And release. How are your restrictions? How are you feeling? Did you feel like you could breathe into either side of your face, into either side of the world, into the ground? Take a chance or take some time and see if you can get into that. I'll see you tomorrow.